No one can stop me, I feel like the greatest. Don't say be humble, I patiently waited. All of this love and I ain't even made it. I got a plan for the bitches that hate it. Running some bitch.
What is poppin', my people? The reason why I'm doing a video like this instead of you guys getting gameplay is because right now, over there, I am downloading Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Just to let you guys know, today, Friday, is going to be absolutely crazy. Let's see. 2 videos today. This is going to be one of them. And a stream as soon as I'm done with those videos, twitch.tv/CODQ. Make sure you go check it out. Follow all my socials in the description below. Because, I don't know, I'm going to be streaming for a large amount of time. So if you need a streamer to watch, you just want to come support me, I'd appreciate it. Man, it's going to get crazy. This is it, man. It's going to be crazy. Anyway, this video is basically on the news about the Toronto Call of Duty franchise. They have, I mean, literally have a set locked roster, so I believe they have more than 7 people that they have signed. I'm going to read you off the names, tell you guys what I think about these players and where I think they rank up against every single team in the league right now. Anyway, let's get right into it. So the team name, first of all, is the Toronto Ultra. They released that. That's actually a dope name, and the branding for it looks kind of cool too. So the Toronto Ultra, pretty dope, not gonna lie. Next, the players you have are Looney, Methods, Brack, Lucky, and Metals are your starting 5. The starting 5 by no means is bad. This also is, again, another very diverse kind of roster, I guess. I think, what did I just mention, like 2 EU guys, maybe Metals is, Metals has to be EU, so yeah, 2 EU guys, 3 guys from the United States, and then substitutes, you have Kleenex, Classic, Cammy, Bance, and Mayhem. I'm going to go over this whole kind of roster, let you guys, again, know what I think and everything. I'm going to just keep this moving. So first and foremost, you start with Looney, Methods. Okay, well, we know Looney's been around for a very long time. Again, going to add some kind of veteran leadership to it, as is Methods. 2 very good, well-rounded players. They make it, they're on teams. I don't think they're like the all-star shine-outs for a team, but, they're definitely going to bring noise. They are well-rounded, all-around Call of Duty players. Veterans are going to bring veteran experience to Toronto. So look forward to that. Next, you have Brack. Brack is recently new and really made a statement last year. With guys like Looney and Methods coming in, they're going to give him veteran leadership, and then I think Brack will end up growing a lot better than people think he will. So I do think Brack is a great pickup for them. Lucky, I don't know too much about. I think he was on Synergy or maybe Celtic or something like that. I believe he's EU. I think he's newer. A lot of those guys from Synergy really made a statement at COD Champs last year that they were here to play. A lot of people haven't really heard of them, but man, they're good players. So Lucky, a good pickup, and I think Metals has been around for a very long time. I think I talked about it when the beta was out. I think he was with Team Heretics, I believe. I talked about that during the beta. He was with Heretics and he left, and I didn't know if he was going to get picked up by a franchise, but it seems like he has, and it seems like he's got a starting role. I don't know too much about him. I just know I think he's been around for a while. He's probably a good veteran. So again, 3 veterans, 2 I at least know have good all-around Call of Duty IQ, very good just play. They'll help you out in any way needed. Always good to have on a team. I'm sure Metals is just as good as Looney and Methods. I just haven't seen him play, so I'm not going to give you like a non-educated opinion. But Brack and Lucky, I think they're both new, and I think, well, I know Brack definitely showed that he's going to be a young guy to be reckoned with, and I think Lucky is too. I think he came from Synergy or Celtic, and those guys absolutely put in work at COD Champs. And now moving on to the subs, I do think Toronto may be making a mistake with the substitutes on their roster. Just because I think I've seen some of these guys, and I think, let's see, man, I definitely think one or two of these guys could be starters. Either way, though, this roster is it has a lot of depth. So even the substitutes these are probably some of the best substitutes I've seen so far. So that's actually really good. Even though you're thinking, well, they're substitutes, they'll probably never play. Man, you don't know. You don't know if one guy's going to get in a slump and you're like, we should probably switch him out for a couple games, see how it goes, try and get him back in a groove or something. Players can get suspended, banned. As you guys know, this is franchising, so this is going to become a whole different thing than what the CWL was. I think things are going to become a lot stricter. We're going to see a lot of just different, stricter things, as if Call of Duty was trying to run like a legitimate sport. Anything like basketball, NBA, to NHL, I think they're trying to make it more organized and seem more professionalized. Anyway, so a sub Kleenex. Kleenex, again, I'm pretty sure he was from Synergy. Those guys popped off. He's young, I'm pretty sure, and he's out here to show, man. He's making it on the roster, and I think this is one of the guys that could be a starter. But, he's still got a roster spot. This guy's still good. This is a very young, hungry player who's here to show. He's going to show up. Classic has been around for a long time. A good sub to have. All-around veteran leadership. Again, Toronto's pretty gracious to have Classic around. Cammy, I don't know too much about. I'm not really going to get into him, so I just won't. I know Bance has been around forever. Maybe not. Has he been around forever? I know I heard his name being brought up around Black Ops 3. Could have been AW. Could be way before that. I know he's been around for a while. So again, probably another veteran leader experience. And I know he is a good all-around Call of Duty player. So again, even the sub spots are looking really good. And then you have Mayhem. Okay, now Mayhem is young. Mayhem is pretty young, and if I'm not mistaken, dude, was he with Envy or Genji? I can't remember who he's with. I know he's young. I know he's good. He needs to put in a little more work, but again, he's young, and if these young guys can keep getting led by these veteran guys that keep getting brought into a franchise, I think a lot of these young guys who are good but just don't have something yet, I think with a couple of these veterans on a roster, they're going to grow, and we're going to see Call of Duty reach amazing, oh boy, I muffled my mic bad, but an amazing type of skill set that we just haven't seen. Anyways, guys, that is going to do it for me. But again, hold on. Really quickly, let me stack up Toronto with all the other franchises. Okay, so franchise-wise, we have, that we know of right now, we have Dallas, Optic LA, Chicago, Toronto, Paris, London, Minnesota. So there's 8. Oh, New York. My bad. There's New York. So we have 9 confirmed franchises with rosters. So I'm going to break it down roster by roster. I think your last place roster is probably Paris. I think after that you're looking at... Boy, this is tough now. After that, I'd say you're probably looking at maybe Minnesota, maybe Toronto. I'd say Minnesota. Just in my opinion, I did a video on Minnesota, but I'm not saying Minnesota's bad at all. None of these teams are bad. You guys have to understand, I'm not trash talking any of these teams. None of them are bad in any way. It's just the simple fact of the players they have stacked up against the other players in the league. So again, I think Paris is bottom, followed by probably Minnesota. Next, maybe New York is tied with Toronto. If not, honestly, you could literally make a tied group among Toronto, New York, Minnesota, and even London. I mean, they're all good guys, but then there are just these couple franchises that have high-level elite guys that we know can perform. At the top of the spear, you're probably looking at maybe Optic Gaming, Los Angeles, Dallas for sure, and Chicago. Although Optic's team doesn't look... well, I can't really say that. Either way, that's how I would have to put it. I think your more your high tier teams for sure are Chicago and Dallas. Maybe throw Optic in there as middle, and then your more teams under them are teams like Minnesota, Toronto, New York, Paris, and London. That's what I think. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you check out the Twitch stream tonight, twitch.tv/GodQ. Guys, if you like this, comment. Let me know what you think about all of these moves being made. They're pretty crazy. Shout out Toronto. Canada's got really nice people. And your Call of Duty team isn't that bad. Even though I'm putting them in the bottom tier, they have great players. All these Call of Duty teams really do have potential to make something happen this year. Anyway, with that being said, give this a like as well if you did enjoy this video. And please subscribe, guys. It always helps me to put out the best possible content that I can when I know that I have loyal people who come in every day to watch my videos. Ending it there. I hope y'all have a great one. Peace, my people.